Hello everyone, this is the seat post. I went to a media camp for pivot bikes, and we were supposed to be riding pivot Firebirds set up with SRAM build kits with a fancy new seat post that wouldn't be out yet, and we were just not gonna say anything about the seat post. So SRAM decided to send me one in a press kit so I'd know about it and could make a video about it in time for its launch. Sure enough, the Firebirds I rode over in Europe did not have the SRAM seat post, but here it is. So let's put it on and try it out, and then we'll make a video and let you all know. So if you saw the Firebird video yesterday, today you get to watch the seat post video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. That was a lot. Conspiracy theories. I'm sure there's some about why this seat post was not on the bike. It looks like a remote, but new. Ooh. So it's the same AXS. How do you say it? AXS? AXS?
No, AXS? AXS?
I don't know.
AXS.
AXS is more politically correct because the Axis powers were not cool. So, oh, we got the right size. Sweet. That's good. Cool. 31.6, 175 travel. Should be spot on. I actually had to shim down the Fox 200 post to 175 because at bottom out, I would get the rear tire on the saddle, so. But what's really cool is I want to go ride this afternoon, and with a wireless seat post, I don't gotta route a cable. Means I'm more likely to get to ride, as long as my battery charges. Oh, I have shifters I have derailleurs I can steal batteries from. This video is not sponsored, but I do want to ask 3 quick things. First up, if you like my YouTube videos, every month I do a full-length riding tutorial, but I only post it to Patreon. You'll find those linked to in the description down below. Next up, please do hit that subscribe button just below. It's totally free. And finally, if you need any kind of bike parts and you're gonna be shopping online, please start your shopping sessions with my links in the description down below. So a very subdued battle is going on right now in the world of wireless dropper seat posts. 10 years ago, Magura came out with the first one that I know of, the Viron Elect, and I've still never seen one of those Magura wireless dropper seat posts in the flesh. Then in 2019, RockShox came to market with this Reverb AXS, retailing for $860. The majority of these came into the world via Complete Bikes and OEM spec. Yet another entry in the market, our friends over at KS came out with a wireless Lev about 18 months ago. This is not a wireless Lev. This is a child-sized dropper seat post that is actually the wrong size for my daughter's bike. You may remember that last summer I checked out the Fox Transfer Neo seat post, and since then it's been installed on this Pivot Shuttle SL. It's worked fantastic since the day I put it on, and I'm a fan of it. Then again, I didn't pay $160 for it. We'll get back to cost in just a moment, but first I want to show you around the new RockShox AXS, Reverb AXS, that's how you say it. RockShox is using a new air spring design, and one of the features, I just think it's the way it is, and it's what they got. It's basically rock hard at the top of its travel. It might have a tiny bit of downwards movement, and then as you drop it into its travel, it has a fair bit more movement, a few millimeters at most, not a ton. RockShox claims that's for comfort while climbing. Yes. Is this a bug or a feature? Let me know in the comments down below. The Fox does the same thing. It's not a big deal either way. There is some vertical compliance with the transfer post once it's into its travel, but at the top of the stroke, it still has a teeny tiny little bit of movement, like maybe a quarter or a half of a millimeter, just a tiny little like it. The new Reverb AXS is available in 25mm drop increments, going from a short 100 all the way up to a record-setting 250mm. I run the 175mm drop, and it's what I prefer to minimize saddle and rear tire interference. I am 5 foot 8 inches tall, or 174 centimeters. The new Reverb is not user travel adjustable, and same goes for that Fox Transfer Neo. RockShox service interval is 300 hours, which is solid. For comparison, Fox quotes 8,000 actuations, so RockShox has definitely got some pretty substantial time there between services. RockShox says it's safe to hang your bike from a compressed post, something folks have been worried about, especially with heavy e-bikes. On the trail, the new Reverb works as it should. I don't have a ton of time on this thing. I've only got about 4 or 5 rides on it. So this is not a long-term review, but I'm not noticing the seat post while I'm riding. The new remote is better than the older. It's easier to use, it's more subtle. I'm a fan of the new remote. The speed of it going down, going up, all that has been just fine. And the ease of pushing it down, it's harder to push it down than the Fox Transfer, but it's absolutely fine for trail conditions. I do wish I could comment on battery life, but I haven't had enough experience quite yet.
While riding these posts, I don't always appreciate them until I hop on a bike with a cable actuated dropper that is still running the crummy Jaguar or other third-party cable housing. For best results, I try to swap these for genuine Shimano shift housings. The stiffer Shimano housing creates a much easier actuation, and I've had far better durability with the Shimano stuff. Higher-end cable-actuated dropper levers, like the P&W Loam, 1UP V3, or the Wolf Tooth, all provide a healthy amount of leverage. Stock levers from Bike Yoke or Shimano are uncomfortable and definitely detract from my ride experience. If I had one of those on my bike, I would definitely be stoked to upgrade to a wireless electronic post.
I do want to share my opinion about costs. When dropper seat posts were $860, which the Fox one still is, in my opinion, that's just too expensive. It does work a little bit better than a cable one, but it comes with that whole inconvenience of having to deal with a battery. SRAM has an advantage there. If you already have a AXS style drivetrain, you might already carry a spare battery. In that case, it's the same battery that the Reverb seat post uses, and that makes it a little bit easier. And then the new MSRP of $550 for this Reverb, well, that's pretty darn compelling compared to the old. But still, I want to back up and say twice the price of a cable actuated post. Well, I did a little searching on Jensen USA, and I saw that PMW Components is selling the Loam dropper post for only $200. And you can get that for $210 in a 200 mil length for the 31.6 size that most of my bikes need. You also need to get a dropper remote lever, and for 60 bucks, you can get a Loam lever. That's a pretty compelling setup, $270 something. It's half the price. And this guy, yeah, it's a little bit easier to use. You have to deal with the battery though, but twice the price. I mean, yeah, maybe I'm just not the potential buyer for this aftermarket. Now, all this said, a lot of bikes ship complete with electronic dropper stuff. The way OEMs work, if a bike brand is gonna spec their suspension front and rear, they're also gonna get a really good deal on speccing their wireless dropper seat posts. So you're gonna see a lot of these popping up throughout the market because they're sneaking in on complete bike spec. And that's totally fine. They do work great. Leave me a note in the comments below. Would you be okay with changing a dropper cable every 18 months? Or would you prefer to spend the extra money and have a little bit more free time on your hands? Let me know in those comments down below. Big thanks to RockShox for sending me one of these seat posts before the embargo. I appreciate that. I don't know if I get to keep this or not, but it's here right now. And thanks to all of you for tuning in and watching. With that, I gotta go for a bike ride. Peace and wheelies, everyone.